EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. For the right to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here. This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Up the middle they go. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Here comes 3rd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Shut up.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump,
and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Broncos have struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 2. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, New England. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
when you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Off the play fake, here's May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 15 and a first down.
Let's go.
To throw on first down is May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play. Second and 7. They'll go play action with May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll stay on the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
That one complete to Johnston. He's into space past the 25. And he's into the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Patriots. Extra point now by Riley. The kick is good. And the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. Ready?
Now it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Denver. The kicking team off for the extra extra point. He's got it. Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's May to throw it on first down. That's complete left side to Pickens. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun. It's May. He finds Bell. That's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's on target to Brandon Rice, son of the legend Jerry Rice. 2nd and a yard. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's May. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Now Ryland for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Patriots have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Wilson. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go.
To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Quinton Williams there to make the play.
Let's go now. Track at 60. Come 19. Come 19. Ready?
Wilson. And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Tag. Ready?
On third down, here's Wilson. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And this one is blocked. He gets free. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll check this down to the running back. New England going to take their second timeout.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
1st and 10 now from the 36. To throw again is May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has...
And this one is blocked. So we've reached halftime here in the AFC title game. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Come on. Set.
Now a give up the middle. And some good running there. That's a first down. Up to the 43.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Right back to him on first down. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's third down and
3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And they'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. Second down and 3. Handoff here, up the middle. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. To throw now. May gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Patriots will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to air this one out.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Open man, downfield, it's Franklin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Tiger.
That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing is Wilson. He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. May now on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean. But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you hold it a little bit longer? Because if not, the timing of the play just doesn't work out. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On play action, here's May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
It's first down, and they'll run. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. On second down, it's May. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, New England.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
May to throw on second down. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down, May. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Throwing now is May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Man in motion, heading left. On first down, Wilson. He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Wilson. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up second and 2.
They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Go! At the 60, at the 60, go!
Davis Price. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
It's a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's into space past the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down.
Hawk 70. That's me, 19.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. The last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. As they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy, they are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.
Keep it rolling, boys. That's it. Keep it rolling.